everyone, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon. As you can see, Lavitz has maxed out harpoons, so let's switch over to spinning cane now. I should have done that before the end of the last episode. Anyway, it is time to assault the nest of the dragon. Let's finally show Feyrbrand what's for. Of course, we actually need to find him first. Yeah, Rose is anything but frail. That's good. Plus, we're the ones with Dragoon powers. We're probably the only ones that can really do anything about this situation. By the way, if you're wondering what that weird thing in the middle of the path was, we can't get past it right now, but I think we can check it, though. Yeah, we can't do anything about that right now, but we'll deal with that later. Now, this lizard man enemy right here, you can use those for addition grinding, actually, because their physical attack barrier makes them completely immune to physical damage, and because of that, you can just wait for them to cast physical attack barrier, and then you could just wail on them with additions, and you can train your additions up really, really easily doing that method. I'm not gonna do that, but it's like, if you want to, like, get your additions up really high with just, like, a single battle, you can do that really easily with these guys. It's probably the best way to train additions in the whole game. Well, any enemy that uses physical attack barrier could be used for that, but since lizardmen are the weakest enemy that do it, it's really good. And for anyone wondering, yes, they can use it multiple times. They can use it an infinite number of times, so if they attack you and it wears off, because it wears off once they attack you, but you just have to guard and wait till they cast it again, then you can start attacking again. And we can't go that way, but if we go back this way, well, we'll be able to get a chest down here. I think you can see it from the start. Also, this is a big, ugly enemy. Man-eating bud.
Whip smack!
It's probably the biggest and most powerful enemy in this place. Well, not most powerful, but it's got the most HP out of anything here.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Ah. I always feel a bit sad when I mess up a single hit edition. But hey, it happens. By the way, I believe I mentioned before about how encounter rate seems higher depending on what direction you're going in some areas. Yeah, see, look at how quickly that shot up. It went from, like, mid-yellow, like, straight to red and right to a battle, like, really soon there. I probably pointed this out in an earlier episode. Or if I talked about this at all, I don't know. I might have talked about it near the beginning of the game, but if not... Yeah, it's like, the battles in Dragoon aren't necessarily random. It depends on what screen you're on and what direction you're heading in, because those two factors seem to affect how quickly the battles come to you. Like, you just saw how quickly it shot up, you know, when I was running down there. See, look, already yellow again. Also, that's the chainmail. That's for Lavitz. Actually, can Dart equip that too? Oh, he can. Who has lower defense? Oh, it's the same. I always gave it to Lavitz, though, because it made more sense for a knight to be wearing chainmail. Yeah, but now look how much slower it goes up when you're going up this way, though. Like, it went to red kind of quickly, but then it's like the red, yeah, it's like... If it was going at the same rate it was when I was going down, I would have hit a battle long before I left that screen. Like, going down, the battle just occurred so frequently, but going up, it's like all of a sudden the rate got cut in about half. Like, I've seen some people actually say that the battles are completely random, but they're really not, because... Also, oh man, this attack sucks. Like, that right there should be proof that there really is some element... Like, there is no random element. It's entirely depending on where, like, what screen you're on and what direction you're heading in on the screen. Because it's like some screens just have a higher encounter rate than others. And as I've said many times, the direction you're heading in also affects the encounter rate, so... I don't think any encounter... I don't think any screen in this game truly has a random encounter rate. There's definitely factors that influence all of that. Also... no, I'm not going to heal. There's actually a healing point coming up very soon. I believe I can get to it before my next battle. Ah, yes, easily. Well, I hope you're fine. I mean, I know I never use you in battle or anything, but I care for you. We're all on this journey together. I always thought this area looked really weird. Like, I don't know, like, this whole place, it looks like it looks alien or something. Like, this just looks like an alien, otherworldly area here. Like, I look like I'm inside of some kind of weird, like, alien ship or something. It's so weird looking. Especially when you get up here. Yeah, we have to go up and down here a lot. Also, I always found it kind of amusing how quickly Dart climbs up and down these pillar things. It's like he's just sliding straight up them super quick.
Whip smack!
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Oh hey, Rose's Dragoon leveled up. She learned, Wait, what did she learn? Ah, yeah, Death Dimension. I didn't read it because I was clicking through that so fast. For some reason, I was thinking Death Dimension was the name of her third attack. Or her third magic. But yeah, Death Dimension is an attack that hits all enemies for dark damage. But yeah, the key to getting through this area is you basically just have to touch all these little mushroom things and they lower the, kelp barriers? I don't know, that stuff always looked like kelp to me. What? Game. Thank you. It's like he slides down him kind of at normal speed, but when he goes up him, he's just like... just straight up.
Whip smack!
Anyway, now that Rose is at Dragoon level 2, she can now have 2 full SP gauges, which lets you stay in Dragoon form for 2 turns.
No!
By the way, I don't think a Dragoon's damage increases when they level up, though. The only thing that Dragoon levels do is they give you a new SP bar, and you get a new magic for some levels. I don't think their damage output actually increases. If it did, I would probably be using Dragoons a lot more than I actually do. I usually only really use Dragoons for certain boss battles. Because honestly, most of the time, just additions will get you through the majority of this game. Like, no sweat. I honestly think Dragoons are kind of underpowered. They can be very useful for some battles, but I just feel like I don't know, I feel like the human form should have been nerfed a little bit or something. Because you can become so strong through additions that you pretty much don't even really need Dragoons at all for any fight in the game. Also, this enemy here, it's got one of the best enemy names ever. Wait. Come on, I want to show the enemy name. Run fast.
Whip smack.
I don't know, that name. I can't tell if it's supposed to be... I don't know if it's supposed to mean, like, I don't know if that's supposed to be, like, an Indian-style name, or if it's supposed to be, like, telling the player or person who encounters the monster to run away very fast, but... If it's the latter, then it's kind of a funny name. Or it could also just mean the monster runs fast, but if that's the case, then I don't know. Well, I said Indian. It sounds more like something a caveman would name it. Run fast sounds like something that yeah, that sounds like a name that a caveman would give to a monster or a dinosaur or something that runs really fast. I don't even know. There we go. We've cleared the way. Bravery Amulet. That prevents fear. Let's go ahead and get this battle out of the way. Ooh. Really now? Well, you know what? I think it's a good chance to show off Rose's second magic.
Spinning cane!
Might as well. Not that I really need it, but just to show it off, because I'm certainly not using it against the upcoming boss. Oh yeah, it also causes fear.
Death dimension. Be gone.
I love that animation. What does she say, though? Does she say gone? I always thought she said gone at the end of that.
Volcano!
Aw. I was hoping Rose wouldn't have to waste her other SB gauge. Oh well. Ah, missed it. By the way, I may be right or I may be wrong about Dragoon levels not increasing like a Dragoon's stats, like their attack power and defense power. I don't know, if anyone knows for certain, they could tell me. Because honestly, like, it could just be that I've never really utilized them, like, enough to actually really notice a difference. Since I only ever really use them during certain boss battles and stuff, it could just be that I never really noticed them actually getting a damage and defense increase. So, you know, it could very well be possible. I should heal Dart up, probably. That's good.